Well, believe it or not, guys, we actually catching up here in terms of our agenda and our schedule. Like, we were like almost 10 minutes behind. Now we got it down to 4. It's getting there. And that also means we will get rid of the last 4 minutes during our lunch break at 12:30 to 1 p.m. We are still at IFA 2015 here in Hall 16 in the Intel Tech Lounge. And I'm really excited right now because actually we have 2 guests that are going to showcase some new products over here. And I couldn't make it to their press event yesterday. And so it's also a first time for me with the new, obviously, Lenovo product. So we have Johnson here and Anjana from Lenovo. Well, first of all, welcome. Thank you so much for taking your time, and thank you so much for bringing so many devices with you. Because, you know what, I have to admit something. I'm a little bit of a yoga tablet fanboy, because when I've had the very first one that you brought out, that was the Yoga Tablet 8 about 2 years ago. You were the first ones to have this. Let me just show you this one here.
It comes with a nifty little button now.
Wow. Here we go. So this was the first tablet to have a little bit of a stand. You see that? And, you know, what does a stand do? It basically gives you a bunch of options. First of all, you could just, you know, just place it on your desk, right? Use it almost as, you know, just like a screen almost. You could also just turn it around and use it like this, right? And then, of course, you could just go for, I wouldn't say an ordinary vertical desktop, a tablet scenario, which would be something like this. And I love this kind of, you know, the way you could hold it. And actually, this was the Lenovo, the Yoga Tablet 8 is still the only tablet that got a 10 out of 10 in our review in terms of battery life. You completely nailed it, and no one. I think we got like 16 hours of battery life out of it.
For this generation, actually, that you can use non-stop for more than 22 hours.
Oh, wow. Okay,
for 8-inch.
22 hours. That is absolutely amazing. And yeah, Johnson, just explain us. Give us the whole spiel. Tell us what's new about this. This is already the 3rd generation, right?
Yes, actually, that this year that we have the 3 products in Yoga new series. So for the whole 3 products, we have a 1 8-inch and a 2 10-inch. But 8-inch and 10-inch, it is entry level, but we still have another one. We call this Pro. The key thing of these 3 products, we call this a rotatable world. Why we call this a rotatable world? You can see the 8-inch. That we have rotatable cameras here. It is 180 degrees rotatable cameras. So you can use this kind of 8 mega cameras to take selfies, and also that takes pictures as you like.
Yeah.
And it's quite good. And the other thing is that you see that our Yoga Fat Pro, that we place rotatable picos here.
Okay.
So that we call this year that we call it a rotatable world. Okay.
That is very cool.
For the 8-inch, though it is entry-level products, but compared with the manufacturing and technology we use for the kickstand and hinge on those design, it's almost the same.
You know what? We really need to work on some new technologies where you cannot only see the device, but you can also feel the devices while you're watching us, because this is something very, very unique about the materials that you're using. I picked it up for the very first time, and I didn't say anything, but I was like, wow. So this is like a kind of leather bag, right?
We call it slate black.
This is a leather bag.
That's a leather bag, yeah.
This is, we use painting, but we simulate the leather feelings.
Okay.
Yeah. And you know what makes it special? What makes it special is that the starting price for this product is $169.
Oh, wow.
So if you're looking for an 8-inch product, to have the yoga proposition in that form factor at that price point is really what we're going for. So we don't want just the yoga at the premium level. We're bringing that experience to extremely entry price points.
Yeah.
Yeah, for this kind of 169, starting price products that you can see how you feel. It's quite good. And
that is amazing. I love that. I love the swivel. That's a really cool idea.
yeah.
And once again, I'm a huge fan of this design, right? The way I can hold it, especially when I would love to use this in this kind of in this portrait mode when you want to read anything,
Exactly,
right?
yeah.
And in combination with this amazing battery life, I think. Well, I still have my tablet 8, and we also have a tablet 10, and I think Nicole is using the tablet 10 as a kitchen tablet.
That's very
it's just
interesting that
really
you say
cool
that.
just to.
There are things that actually that we place more than 6,400 milliamp batteries here.
Whoa.
So it is a Qualcomm-based chipset.
Okay.
And it's HD panel. So how can you imagine that with the battery life? It
That
will
is
be more
amazing.
than 22 hours non-stop using. And that if we like a standby, maybe 3 months, something like that.
Wow. Can you tell us about the availability of it? When is it coming to the market? Are you delivering like in Q4? Or?
It's actually going to be
It's
available
actually
3
going- yeah.
weeks. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Available in the market right
Yeah.
now. So you can buy in the channels, in the retail stores, no problem.
I love that. Announcing the products, just getting them into the channels right away.
Yes.
That's the way to take advantage out of the momentum that you're creating during your launch events, right?
Exactly.
And you guys were launching like crazy. Yeah, was it yesterday or the day before yesterday?
Day before yesterday.
The day before yesterday.
It's
Already-
actually a pretty big quarter for us.
Yeah.
The tablet team is announcing 5 products.
Yeah.
We've got 3 yogas. They come in 8, 10, and Pro.
Yeah.
And then also our Fab series of products, which, 2 products. So this is, for us, Q4 is 40% of all sales. So we come out all guns blazing. And the best technology, the best innovation you'll find on tablets from us this quarter.
This is something I love to tell the story all the time. I remember when Lenovo took over the PC division of IBM, and I remember a lot of comments and researchers and analyzers were going, "Oh my God, what's going to happen now?" And the ThinkPad is now in China, and everyone was just. And now, I mean, what you guys created out of these brands, whether it comes to the ThinkPad series, what you created with this new brand name, Yoga. And a lot of people in the Western markets, they just don't know that you have like 40 or 50 smartphones in mainland China on the market, that you are now the third biggest
tablet.
tablet and smartphone manufacturer?
Both.
altogether?
No, both.
Both, yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, you also acquired Motorola right now. It's getting bigger and bigger.
It's been a busy year, and I'm about ready for that vacation. I think that's primarily Lenovo's strategy, and there are very few organizations that successfully merge, acquire, and grow. And there is that special DNA that Lenovo has, which embraces multiple new organizations as we grow. And if you look at us historically, whether it was Lenovo acquiring IBM's PC division, subsequent acquisitions of Medion, NEC, CCE, and so along the way, which has contributed to the size of that company, it's really what makes us tick. It's the ability to respect different cultures within the organization, but yet keep the innovation going.
Yeah.
And if you bring that back to what we're doing on tablets, the world is a sea of sameness, right? Everyone's another slate tablet. Everyone's, got a shinier screen, a bezel that's probably 0.5 millimeters thick, thinner or thicker, whichever way you look at it. Yeah. But Lenovo's take on tablets is very different. Right. We launched the Yoga, we put a kickstand on it. It gave us 18 hours of battery. 4 modes of usage, by the way. Yeah. We have hang mode.
Oh, yeah, true. You started this with the second generation.
Exactly,
yeah. Sorry.
4 modes of usage.
This kind of character in this generation.
Exactly. And if you look at the Pro, and Johnson will walk you through the Pro, we optimize this tablets to be the best video tablet in the industry, because we know that's what consumers are doing on their devices these days. They want the hands-free experience of watching video on their tablet. So we crafted it beautifully. We put leather on it. We gave it a gunmetal finish. We moved the projector because it's better usable. But we went and put in a QHD screen in that bad boy, and that sound that's going to come out of that tablet, you have not heard it anywhere. 4 front-facing JBL speakers, and the first ever tablet to have Dolby Atmos over speakers. So, you know, if you're used to that dinky sound from those tablets where you've got to stick in, you know, the Bluetooth speaker to really you know, watch Game of Thrones, you don't need to do that with this guy.
Yeah, that we can show the sound effect.
Let's do a little bit of a demo. Let's just hear something. Let's do it.
So you see, this is our next generation. Actually, the Yoga Tablet Pro. That the key features of this product that the first thing is that we remove actually the Pico in this place. So do you remember last generation? That actually that we placed Pico here. So the problems of the Pico that we place here, that means the Pico, the casting angles is fixed.
Right.
So that people cannot move to the different angles as they want. The other biggest problem is that we noticed people they really wanted to place these products on their bed, so they lie on the bed and see the Picos in the ceiling. But for last generation, actually, that you cannot fix a Pico. So you have to hold it, or have to use a pillow to fix it. So that we heard about the customers' voices, so we think that how we can settle these problems. We moved Pico from here to here. So then that we created the rotatable Pico projected. So like you can show this way, I can show you. Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah, here we go. So that you can.
You know what? And you can just move it around.
Yeah, you can just shift the Pico and different kind of angles.
It's wait a second until we can get this with the camera. So we're just using the Pico projector right now, just to go underneath the ceiling. Look at this. How cool is that?
Imagine this. You've got your favorite TV show as you go to sleep at night.
I love it. Okay, I love it.
Yeah, so
this is so cool. Let's play
with the sound.
We need to go for the sound, guys. Holy shit! Sorry, did I just say this on the live stream? That is amazing.
So the 4 GBL speakers we built.
That is amazing.
Just as the front speakers, like a real sound bars. So this is firstly the soundbar design in a tablet. You never saw it before. It's only on TV.
No, I even got my headset out on my left ear just to. That is truly amazing.
So you can imagine you lay on the bed, enjoy the movies, Pico sound, home theaters.
That is pretty awesome.
Created by one devices.
Good job.
And
seriously.
And if you do not want a Pico, use Pico that you just stand your products here.
Wow.
It is QHD panel.
Now that it's facing towards my direction, it is absolutely amazing. That is impressive.
This comes with Dolby Atmos over speaker, and I think the technology spatializes sound. So if it's facing you, you actually feel sound go around you and around. You know.
We can
exactly. The difference between you having it here on your lap and it's just going into the direction of the ceiling, and now that it's facing towards me, just wow.
This is the world's first Dolby Atmos speaker device.
Okay.
So we launched our products on last MWC with Dolby Atmos, but we have to use earphone. So this one, you can use speakers to simulate the Dolby Atmos. Let me show it to you.
And guys, just to let you know, in the chat, if you have any questions regarding these devices, just feel free to ask them. I'm constantly monitoring the chats. So I really wish I could lend you my pair of ears right now. You could sit in... Jesus. Oh, no way. No way. That is insane. So this is a surround sound that those speakers are creating. That is so cool. Okay, usually you would say, oh, sorry. Trust me, hearing is believing. If you guys have the chance to to see this device on display at a retailer, whatever, you know what? Don't look at it, listen to it, and look at it. That is absolutely impressive.
Yeah.
Wow, I've had no idea.
This audio experience
That was
has no
insane.
rival.
When it said the 360 experience,
Yeah.
and it was just giving me a Dolby surround.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That was just
this
like-
technology only used in cinema, actually.
Yeah,
For
exactly.
Dolby Atmos
Whoa.
cinemas.
Exactly. And, you know, again, this comes back to the consumers. You know, think about how you use your tablet. You use it at home. So it's not just enough to have a headphone. You need to just be able to listen to it on speaker. So we really worked hard on that aspect.
Seriously, guys, I've had no ideas. I see so many products, right? But I've had no idea about this. This is absolutely amazing. And, I mean, the depth of the sound. This kind of sound carpet that you're creating over these speakers, and it's coming out of this flat device. That really blew me away.
Yeah.
Wow, that is.
More than that, actually, that we have the 5 meg front camera and a
Okay.
30 meg rear camera.
Nice.
So
Jeez.
on tablet, you'll never see a 30 meg rear camera before, right?
Very cool. Very cool.
So we just want to place the best technology as the best specs on it.
Okay, so here we go. We have some questions about. Well, we talked already about the availability in about 3 weeks going into the channels, and now, of course, the big question: how much do I have to invest to get this amazing experience into my own rooms?
The Yoga 3 Pro will be, you might get it maybe at the end of this month. So the 8-inch
Is
actually
immediate, yeah.
in the channels right now. But this one that you need to have wait another month.
Okay.
So this one will be start from $499 US.
Okay, that makes perfect sense for what you're getting.
Exactly.
This is a true multimedia beast.
And that's interesting that you say that. We bill it as the ultimate video tablet.
Yeah,
You know,
I think that's what it
and
is.
that's what we've delivered. We know that people are using their tablets to watch videos, actually
Right.
binge watch videos.
Yeah, yeah.
So we made the best tablet to watch videos on. A couple of more interesting things about this tablet. You know, we know that tablets go to non-traditional spaces. They don't just sit on the couch. They come to the kitchen, like you
Yeah,
said.
yeah.
They come to the bedroom. They also come to the bathroom, if, you know, in some cases. So we have given this, you know, a splash-proof standard. So it's IP21 certified. And if you are taking it to more non-traditional areas like your kitchen, and it is a $499 device, you can be less nervous
Yeah,
about
do you
it.
have a water,
Yeah.
something that we can shoot to right now?
We can put water
Yeah, it's
on it.
IP21, so you can just splash
Oh,
water on it.
I trust you. I just trust you on this.
Still work. It's
But,
quite cool.
you know what? After that sound demo, you can tell me whatever. I'm going to trust you. Seriously, that is wow. And once again, yes, $499 for a tablet. I hear you guys. Even though that no one was complaining about this, but just trust me. This is in terms of what you're getting, the quality of the display. When I see that there is just the color situation here, the viewing angles of it, right? It is just absolutely perfect. You have a Pico projector in here. You have a Harman Kardon sound bar in there, right? Oh, it was Harman Kardon.
Yes, GBL.
Oh, it's a GBL.
It's the same.
Yeah, exactly. A sound bar in there, and I mean, the materials that you're using, it just shouts deluxe and premium right in your face.
Yeah, last generation, you remember we use a silver that we simulate the kind of mental feelings.
Yeah.
But people feel that kind of device is too cold. They think that, you know, these high-tech devices should be some more natural and more family, so it should be more warm. So we listen to our customers' comments, so we change it to laser to make this product.
That is absolutely amazing.
So the mental part and the laser part is natural, the warm and the cold joined together, the combination is mixed, so can feel much better.
But you have some more products for us.
Yes.
Yes.
We do. And before we talk about the products, I think it's important to introduce the thinking behind the products. And you know, as I mentioned before, we're trying to really look at our consumers and how they're using their devices to inspire the tablet category. What you're seeing, I think, when you look across the categories, there's very little innovation. If you have the tablet that was launched in 2010, there's no real reason to upgrade and buy the tablet that's launching in 2015 because it's another version of the 2010 tablet.
Yeah.
And as long as you have the apps, you have the latest experience.
You're
right?
absolutely right. And the device became so good. Life cycles are becoming longer.
Exactly.
So you really
Long
need
replacement.
to add additional value.
Exactly.
Because you know what, and I like, Anjana, what you said before in terms of how tablets evolved over the years.
Yeah.
That there was no real innovation in this market anymore.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, it was a flat device with a display in the center and a bunch of icons right on the screen.
Exactly.
And nothing was going better. Display resolutions, faster processors, but nothing was really happening. And you really steered up innovation in terms of design.
Exactly.
And what kind of additional features you added to your devices. And once again, guys, seriously, I wish we would have 360 degrees microphones in here, so you could have picked it up. The most amazing part of this was why Johnson was just having it on his lap and was just doing this projection, right, and I could hear it, and then it was facing towards me. That was out of this world, seriously. Let's talk about those devices.
Right. So if you think about, I mean, the way we do our product planning is it's really centered around how consumers use their devices. The reason why we can do the yoga is because we understand that people use their tablets to watch videos, so we make the best tablets to watch videos in. Now, on the fringes of tablet, we see a phenomenon around larger devices as smartphones.
Okay.
You know, we're starting to see that increasingly people are not using their phones to make calls. I mean, if you think about it, when's the last time you made a call? You know, I use my phone to, watch videos, text Johnson. Where are you, Johnson? The interview is beginning.
I'm only calling the taxi here in the morning. That's
Exactly.
the only call I make.
Exactly, or conference calls.
Yeah.
Right? So if you're really using your tablet to watch videos or things that benefit from a larger screen, then why be stuck with a small screen? Why do you want to watch that soccer game in the smallest possible screen?
Yeah,
Why do you want to watch Game of Thrones with no definition at all?
Yeah.
So we decided to work on that trend a little bit. And the next devices that we're introducing actually capitalize on that. They're for that consumer who wants an option between expensive large phones and cheap, underwhelming tablets. And we're calling these phablets. And the device is actually called Fab, which is short for phablets. So it is a...
What is it, 6.5?
6.8.
Almost.
Yeah. But this is Lenovo's participation into the Fab category. And Lenovo Fab Plus is being introduced here together with its sister Lenovo Fab. And I'll let Johnson introduce these devices.
Yeah, so this is a 6.8-inch product. It's a Full HD. So you can see the panel is quite good.
Oh, nice.
We say it combines the best of phone and tablet.
Yeah.
So it has the sleekness and the portability of the phone and the badassness of a tablet in one.
Yeah, you can see the back side. Because actually, that we have three colors: the golden, the silver, the gunmetal, and sorry that we didn't take the golden one. But this one that we use a mantle unibody.
Okay.
So this is the whole pieces of the back cover is just a CNC card from a whole mantle, and then mix this one. So it is quite light and quite thin. It is only 7.6 millimeter thickness.
Nice. Can I just hold it in my hands?
It's okay.
No, absolutely. I'm perfectly fine. I only use phablets.
Yeah.
Since the first one came out and people were laughing at me. I live in Taiwan for 7 years now, right? So when I'm getting on the public transport system, and you know what's interesting? Especially women.
Yeah.
They love to use phablets, or they're sitting on the train and they're using like a 7-inch tablet, for example, right? And they're always watching their series, or they're on WeChat, right? And
that is true.
Or on Facebook. So for me, this is just I love it. Give us a little bit of an idea about the specs. So we already had the 6.8-inch. It's a full HD display.
Yep.
Yeah.
And what kind of silicon are you using? What kind of SoC is in there?
The Qualcomm.
Okay.
Qualcomm 615.
Okay, fantastic. And what kind of battery?
The battery is around 3,600.
Oh, that is fantastic. So.
So it's
in combination with a 615 Snapdragon and a 1080p display, you will easily get 1.5 days of battery life, easily, even for the heavy users.
Yeah, in the real user scenario that we think that we can sustain for 22 to 24 hours.
Perfect, and that's what it is.
And
that's
that
1.5 days.
Exactly, and that has video playback built into it because we realize that people are watching TV shows on the subway, so it's 22 hours with that baked in.
Yeah, and I saw you also had this kind of one-hand mode that you were just showcasing. Yeah, oh, it's nice. A little gesture, and then it turns basically like into a 5-inch smartphone, so you can easily control it.
You can easily control with one hand.
Very cool. And you know what? I love your launcher. It is very, very clean. It's almost like a vanilla experience of Android. And this is something that people also like. They don't love these clustered launchers anymore. They would just want to have a very, very clean interface. And this is absolutely amazing. When is it coming to the market?
This one will be coming. Actually, this one had been.
Is on shelf.
In Europeans, I think will be this month. Yeah, the middle of this month. So maybe 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
And actually, it has been launched in China. So it will be launching in other countries, maybe in the end of this month. So in the end of this month, that's our word, and you can buy for it.
Very cool. And now the question.
Yeah.
How much does it cost?
We are starting from $299 US.
Okay.
For this mantle unibody, 5 meg front cameras, 30 meg rear cameras.
That is amazing.
Qualcomm octa-core processors.
I like this. I like the form factor. I truly believe that there's a huge market.
Yep.
There were some companies trying to do that already, like 2 years ago. There was a Sony. It was
6.44.
Yeah, and it was fantastic. I still have it, the Z Ultra, and I loved it. I really, really loved it. And then there was no other company to really pick that up. I think it's perfect, and I truly believe that there is a huge market for this category right underneath a 7-inch tablet, but to have a phone functionality, to have a feature-rich phone and handset. So therefore, congratulations. That is quite an impressive lineup that you guys have. There's one more.
So Fab Plus has a sister.
Yeah. So this is our entry-level Fab.
Oh, okay.
So you can compare with it.
So what's the difference? So we're using different materials?
No, the first thing is a different material. So this one is mantle unibody, and this one is plastic.
Yeah.
Okay. But we have the 4 colors of this one. Has a white, black, red, and blue.
Yeah.
So it's more younger.
Yeah.
And it is 7-inch. 6.98. So it's similar to 7-inch. But you can feel the panel qualities. So it's HD.
It looks great.
Yeah, it's HD panel, but it still looks great.
Fantastic.
And the kicker.
It does look great.
Yes.
It's $179.
Oh, Jesus.
And a 5 meg front camera and 30 meg cameras.
Yeah.
The same thing. The camera configuration is the same.
Wow. So $179 for the entry-level phablet, $299 for the premium version for the Plus, right? And being available by the end of the month.
Available by the end of the month, available in October.
Okay, fantastic. Congratulations, Guy. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Because once again, I've had no chance to come to your press conference. One of our other guys was joining you, and he was already telling me about, they had so many products over there, right? And they were covering it. But once again, seeing is believing, and especially for the new Yoga 3, to hear it, that was one of the most impressive demos I've ever gotten recently. Thank you so much for joining us. Guys, we have a little break of about, I think about 5 minutes or so. Let's do 5 minutes. And then we're going to talk to the Director of Consumer GTM for EMEA of Intel. It's Hans-Jürgen Werner. About 20 minutes talk, and then we'll be back. No, we won't be back. We're actually going into our little lunch break that I really need. I'm starving. Seriously. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. We're going to be back in 5 minutes.